Okay, guys, hello. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Blitz, Turbo Technical Breakdowns. First, we're going to go over some news that I found online, and we're going to talk about the cryptocurrency market as a whole and how it's been doing the past few days, so you have an idea. And then, at the end of this video, I have a few trading setups that you don't want to miss. So make sure that you watch this video till the end, okay? First, Morgan Stanley allows wealth advisors to pitch Bitcoin ETFs. Interesting. Morgan Stanley is now allowing its wealth advisors to pitch Bitcoin ETFs to its clients. According to a CNBC report on Friday, the bank will soon grant this permission, which is a first among major Wall Street banks. So that's a first step, guys, okay? Justin, 1.3 trillion asset manager Morgan Stanley will allow advisors to offer spot Bitcoin ETFs to clients. The firm's 15,000 or so financial advisors can now solicit eligible clients to purchase shares of two exchange traded Bitcoin funds starting August 7th, 3 days from now, CNBC says. Morgan Stanley Associates will be able to pitch BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust and Fidelity's Wise Origin Bitcoin Fund to clients. However, keep in mind that for investors at the bank, Morgan Stanley is only allowing clients with a net worth of at least 1.5 million to take part in these ETFs. Okay, that's a first step, guys. This is going to bring a lot more people into the cryptocurrency market. I believe that in the future, Morgan Stanley and other banks like this one will allow clients with net worth of less than 1.5 million to take part in the ETFs. Okay, so let's see what happens with that. The investments are for taxable brokerage accounts, not retirement accounts, sources say. These sources add that while the bank is only opening the door for BlackRock and Fidelity Bitcoin ETFs, they are observing newly approved ETFs on the market. With the recent approval of the Ethereum ETFs, it's possible that Morgan Stanley may consider adding those to the menu for clients in the future, if the Bitcoin ETFs succeed the right way. In my view, there is no way that the Bitcoin ETFs are not going to succeed, guys. So I think we should expect banks like Morgan Stanley to start allowing clients to buy Ethereum ETFs too soon. Okay. Next, breaking news. Vitalik has a girlfriend now. That's amazing, guys, right? Okay, we love Vitalik. And the fact that he got a girlfriend had some impact to the markets. Okay, this is the impact. Boom. That's what happens when Vitalik gets a girlfriend, guys. Red everywhere. This picture is from 2 days ago. Okay, today things are a little bit better, but red overall. However, I told you that in this channel we are wolves. We buy fear. We buy red. These days are the best days for us, guys. Okay, this is what we want from the market. This is when we buy. Okay. Yesterday, in my Telegram group, link in the description, join, I shared this trading setup with you. This is GFT USDT daily chart. Okay. I shared this setup when the price action broke above this key level of resistance located at 0.02586. And I told you, watch for a retest. And look what happened. We came back down after the breakout. Price action came back and had a retest, beautiful retest of this previous key level of resistance of 0.02586, and we turned it into a support, guys. Okay, and then look what happened after that. Boom, we hit all the targets in the chart. Of course, people took profits here, and that's why GFT started pulling back down. But for now, what's the next move? The next move is to watch for another retest. Look at this, guys. Perfect retest on this second target that we had on the chart. This was working as a key level of resistance previously. However, we managed to break above this and currently retesting this. So this might be a very nice entry opportunity for you. Okay. Now, if you decide to invest, to enter here, to start a trade here, make sure that you always set up your stop losses, guys, okay? Something like this, below this support level. Make sure that you give yourselves enough room, because price action sometimes like to break a little bit below than this and then back up, okay? So you don't want to get stopped out. However, I'm telling you, this might be a very good buying opportunity for you. So you might consider filling up your bags around this area, above this key level of support, okay? Set up your stop losses, and if price action decides to break below it, okay, you are willing to take a small loss. It's okay. You take a small loss here, and then you're gonna watch the price action and what it's doing in the coming days. If we break below this key level of support, you should be watching at this level here, okay, the 0.02586 level. Watch for a retest, okay? This is another very good buying opportunity for you, even better than this one. The measured move from here to this target that I have here on the chart, the last target located at 0.03458, that's a 34% move, guys, okay? Quick money, easy money. While if you measure the move from this key level of support that we're currently trying to get a retest of, that's only a 12.5% move, okay? So for a bigger move, we want the price action to break below and come back all the way up down here, okay? And this is going to be an even better buying opportunity. GFT, I gave you this yesterday when the market was red, okay? I received so many thank you messages about this token. People made 46% of it on this, okay? Look at this. 48%. Amazing move. Now, as you see here, this is a US dollar. It has been moving inside this channel, okay? It's been dropping, and when the dollar is dropping, that's very good news for Bitcoin, all right? So let's see what happens with this. We might come back all the way down here and get a nice bounce, just like we did previously, here and here. 1, 2, 3, 4 bounces already. Makes this bottom trend line valid. We might get a fifth one soon, something like this. So pay attention, okay? Total 3 shows the total market capitalization of all altcoins, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, okay? Now this, as you see here on the chart, is moving inside this falling wedge, okay? Look at this. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Bounce, bounce, another bounce. It seems that we're getting another bounce here, okay? Overall, all coins are holding nicely against Bitcoin right now, okay? Even though we had a lot of pullbacks, I told you guys, in this channel, we're wolves. We buy red. That's what we want, okay? So right now, a lot of these altcoins are currently at low range. And these are very good buying opportunities for us, okay? I have a few charts here for you, a few trading setups that you might want to see. So let's go over them. First, Array USDT. This is Radium. We're looking at the daily chart. This is a long-term trade. As you see here, Ray has been in accumulation for over 60 days and continued to make higher lows. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. That's very bullish. The price action sits on this bottom red trend line that acts as a key level of support, okay? We had a bounce here, another one. These can be considered bounces, okay? Even though they didn't come all the way down to this trend line. And this one, the more recent one. And look what is going on right now. So this might be a very good buying opportunity, guys, okay? You want to buy at low range and sell when the price action comes up here again, okay? At the high range, at this top key level of resistance, this red trend line. So consider buying as close as you can to this key support level. It's very important. Radium, very nice altcoin to have on your watch list. Don't sleep on it. the measured move from the current levels, where it seems that we're touching this key support level right now. So the measured move from the support level all the way up here to this key resistance, the top trend line of this rising wedge, it's 133% move, guys. Okay, so Radium, don't sleep on it. Next altcoin I'm going to talk about, one of my favorites. I bought this yesterday. I'm going to buy some now too. Look at this. Brett, Pepe's friend. We're looking at Brett USDT daily chart. Be careful because there are many other Bretts out there. This one is the one on Coinbase based Brett. Okay. People love this meme coin. And as I told you, this is one of my favorite. So a few days ago, I shared this setup with you when price action was trading up here. And I told you, watch for a breakout, buy the retest, continuation, move to the upside. Or plan B, watch for a bounce on red support trend line. And I draw this circle here a few days ago when the price action was moving all the way up here. Okay, and I told you we might get another pullback all the way down here to this key level of support. You see how Brett has been moving inside this falling wedge all this time, okay? Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rejections. Okay? Look. This is the last rejection that we experienced. And then look at this. This is a support level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches. So you see how price action bounced previously? Right here, okay? I expect to see another bounce, depending on what Bitcoin is doing in the overall crypto market, right? But based on this historical data, I expect Brett to bounce here, okay, and start moving up again. So watch for a bounce, watch for a retest of this key level of support, the red trend line. Brett currently, just like many other altcoins, is at range lows, and this is when you guys want to buy. Okay, as you know, a falling wedge like this has a 65 to 70% chance of breaking to the upside. So expect Brett to get a retest here, a nice bounce, and then come back all the way up here to retest this key level of resistance again. And I expect Brett to go crazy, especially because altcoin season is around the corner. Brett is one of these meme coins that are going to skyrocket during the upcoming alt season, guys. Okay, so don't sleep on Brett. So this is a very nice entry level buying opportunity for us. Don't sleep on it. Watch it carefully. Next, GLMR USDT daily chart, range lows. I shared this trading setup with you a few days ago. Look at this. This is a possible double bottom idea. I have a support zone for you that ranges between 0.1609 and 0.2084. This is a very good buying opportunity for you guys, okay? Inside this support zone. As you see here, GLMR the past few days has been moving inside this pattern, this triangle pattern, 65 to 70% chance of breaking to the upside. Price action hasn't broken above this yet, okay? So watch for a breakout. If you want to trade this aggressively, you should start scaling in now, okay, guys? As you see, there is not a lot of room for this, for the price action to move inside this triangle. So this seems like a very, very good buying opportunity to me. If you want to trade this in a more safe manner, you should wait until price action breaks above the triangle, maybe get a retest, buy the breakout, buy the retest, and wait for a continuation move to the upside to hit the rest of the targets and take profits, okay? I'm teaching you how to trade setups like this on my Telegram group. So click the link on the description and join the group. It's free for now. It costs nothing to you. I have so many altcoins and news that I share with you in this Telegram group that I believe it's crucial for you to know all these kind of things. Even if you're a beginner, I teach you how to buy these breakouts, how to set up your stop losses. For example, look, if I was to start scaling in here at these current levels, I would start buying in now, okay? Let's say that I have a $10,000 portfolio, okay? $10,000 are sitting on the side on USDT. I would buy $500 or $1,000 here right now and set up a stop loss below this, below the support zone. So if price action manages to move below, I'd get stopped out and take a small loss, okay? However, if I buy $500 or $1,000 of this right now and price action breaks above the triangle, I would buy the breakout. I would scale in and add more money, add a $500 and $1,000 more, because this would be a bullish indication that my trade is playing out the way that I wanted to play out. So I would buy the breakout. Also, if the retest happened, okay, I would buy on the retest too. And as you said, before price action takes off, you already have invested 2,000-3,000 in this market, guys. Okay, if you have a $10,000 portfolio, and this is how you trade this, and then you wait for a continuation move to the upside. And when price breaks above this support zone, you might want to add more here, buy the breakout, buy the retest, move your stop loss upwards, just in case the price action decides to come closer. But because we are in the support zone, you don't really have to do that. Okay, you might consider scaling in as long as price action moves inside the support zone. Scale in, scale in, and then when we see a continuation move to the upside, you take some profits here at this first target. Look at this. The measured move from the current levels to this first target that I have on the chart that's located at 0.2947. It's at 82%. Amazing move, guys. Okay. The second target that we have here on the chart at 0.3789. That's a 132% move. Okay. Third target from the current levels all the way up here to this third target that's located at 0.4704. Almost 200% move, guys. Almost a 2x. Okay. 197% move. And the last target I have here on the chart that's close to that recent high that GLMR put in on March of 2024. The measured move from the current levels all the way up here to this last target is a 252% move. Okay, guys. And if it was to reach all the way up here to this previous high around here, okay, look at this. From the current levels to the previous recent high is a 358% move, guys, out of GLMR. Okay. Don't sleep on it. Make sure that you don't miss this move. GLMR is a very nice token to have on your watch list. Subscribe to the channel because I'm going to post updates on these setups and you don't want to miss the updates. For example, if price action starts moving higher and starts breaking above these levels, I'm going to tell you what I am doing, where I put my stop losses. Every time we break above one of these targets, I take some profits, okay? And then when it pulls back again and I see a nice bounce here, I add some of my money again, okay? Here, when we get a retest, and I move my stop loss higher and higher every time. This is how you manage your risk, okay? Next, if you want to make some money out of the election, guys, this is the second biggest meme coin, okay, related to Trump. US election is around the corner, okay? And I think the first big meme coin that people are trading is called Trump USDT, okay? So this one is the second biggest one, okay? Definitely one of the best altcoins, meme coins related to Trump that can bring profits to investors. So as you see here, it has been moving inside this pattern, this triangle pattern, okay? We had a nice rejection here, rejection, third rejection, fourth, okay? And currently it's at range lows, okay? Look at this key level of support. Look how we bounce on it. One bounce, two bounces. This looks like a small bounce, okay? Another bounce here. So we are at range lows, retesting this key level of support, the red trend line. So if you want to trade this in a more aggressive way, you should consider accumulating as close as you can to this bottom red trend line, the support level. And also I have this key level of support lines, okay, the white horizontal lines, that you should consider buying in, scaling in as close as you can to these horizontal lines, okay? If you combine these horizontal lines to the bottom red support of this triangle, okay, that's confluence, okay? It means that there is a lot of support here. So we expect a bounce out of MAGA soon. But if you guys want to trade this in a more safe manner, okay, you should wait until price action breaks above the triangle. As long as price action moves inside the pattern, we have to assume that the price action is going to continue moving inside the pattern until it breaks out. So buy the breakout, buy the retest if it happens, wait for a continuation move to the upside. Again, let me show you how to set up your stop losses. If you decide to start scaling in now, I will set up a stop loss below these horizontal support levels, okay? Somewhere below the triangle and the horizontal support levels. I will set up my stop loss somewhere around here, okay? Maybe a little bit higher, something like that. But make sure that you give yourself enough room because you don't want to get stopped out. This is a very bullish pattern. This triangle has a 65 to 70% chance of breaking to the upside, okay, guys? So expect a bounce here. Now, after we get a breakout, buy the breakout of the triangle. Scale in on the retest if it happens. Wait for a continuation move to the upside. And when we break above this key level of resistance at 0.0001285, okay, maybe you should consider taking some profits. You don't have to exit your whole position, okay? But in order to manage your risk, you can take some of your money out of the market and then see what the price action is doing, okay? Move your stop losses higher below this previous key level of resistance that we broke above, and after the breakout we're trying to turn into a support. So if you see a nice bounce here, you should start adding your money again, okay? Adding more money, scale in on your trade, okay? This is going to be a very bullish sign. And then as we move up higher, break above this target located at 0.0002431, again, take some profits up here. You don't have to exit your whole position. Move your stop loss up, okay? And if price action decides to come back down again, your stop loss is going to kick in. And all the profits that you made from all the way down here to here are going inside your pocket, guys, okay? You don't want to hold downtrends, okay, guys? Holding a downtrend is the worst thing that you can do to yourself as a trader. For example, look, if you manage to buy here before that pump, let's say that you bought here, okay? You want to sell somewhere before this move ends, okay? Because you don't want to hold this downtrend. It's very important, okay, guys? So you want to take your profits and then wait for price action to form a pattern like this in order for you to decide what is the next step, okay? And after this pump, MAGA meme coin created this triangle pattern. So the next step is now, guys, okay? This is the idea. Plan A, accumulate as much as you can to this key level of support, the bottom key support trend line, this red trend line, and the white horizontal support lines, okay? Now, the measured move from the current levels to the first target that's located at 0.0001285, that's a 200% move, guys, okay? Come on. That's a 2x, okay? You can double your money twice if you play this nice. The measured move to the next target that we have here on the chart, located at 0.0002431, 462%, okay? Over 4x move. Crazy move. And the measured move from the current levels all the way up here to these two targets that I have here on the chart, located at 0.0003812 and 0.0003920. That's a 700% move, guys, okay? 700 to 740% move, okay? Now, let's say that MAGA coin around the elections, okay, has a nice pump and reaches that the previous all-time high, basically. Let's look at the measured move. From the current levels to the all-time high, that's 1,900% move, guys, okay? So MAGA is a very nice altcoin to have on your watch list. High risk, high reward, okay? Watch it. Don't sleep on it. Set up your alerts. Every time you break one of these key level of resistance, you can get an alert on your phone using CoinGee or on TradingView, whatever you like. Setting alerts is very important for our strategy. Just like putting your stop losses every time you enter a trade, okay? Stop losses and alerts are very important for our strategy. I teach you how the strategy works in the Telegram group and on the YouTube videos, okay? So make sure that you watch all the YouTube videos, especially if you're a beginner. I have a playlist for you specifically for beginners. So watch all the videos and join the Telegram group where I post setups like this, where I tell you and I teach you how to trade them, okay? And I teach you other ideas, such as what is the triangle? What is the chance that this triangle is breaking to the upside? What are the targets? How do you find the Fibonacci levels? Okay, how to trade this, how to set up stop losses, how to set up your alerts, all this kind of stuff. I share all this information with you on my Telegram group. It's free, so join. You have nothing to lose, I'm telling you. I received so many messages here from people yesterday on Telegram group because I gave them this setup on GFT while the market was red, okay? And people managed to make 46% on this trading setup. That was the only trading setup that I shared on Telegram yesterday. Okay, people managed to make 46% when the market was looking like this. Okay, that's why I'm telling you, join the Telegram, guys. The thank you messages that I received, I really thank you guys. This is what drives me. This is what makes me work every day. I promise I'm going to continue giving you the best information, the best setups that I know. Okay, and these thank you messages are helping so much. Okay, for me to sit down in front of my computer and work and spend my time this way, these thank you messages just motivate me so much that you have no idea. So please, if you make money with my trading setups, send me more messages. Okay, I appreciate that. I love you all. And the last setup that I have here on the chart is ETHFI, ETHFI USDT daily chart. Look at this nice pattern. We have been moving inside this for a while. See, look at this. We had a rejection here, forming the all-time high, okay? Another rejection, another rejection, another one. And look at this, bottom, support level. Nice bounce here, another bounce, okay? Another bounce. And we're currently retesting that bottom trend line, this red trend line of this triangle, okay? So this might be a very good time for us to start scaling in, a very good buying opportunity. Remember, these setups are not a buy all in now with one click, guys, okay? You need to manage your risk. So what I would do is, depending on how much money you have on the side, depending on how big your portfolio is, you might consider adding a small position around here, okay? And then observe, what is the price going to do next, okay? If you get a nice bounce here and start moving up, consider two things. First of all, you might want to take some profits when we touch this top triangle red trend line, okay? Because this is a key level of resistance for now. Look at this. Rejection, one rejection, 2, 3, 4. We might get another rejection here, okay? When we come back all the way up here again, okay? However, we might not get another rejection. If you scale in here, okay, you might see a breakout. So you want to buy the breakout again. So if you bought $500 here and a breakout happens, you add $500 more. And then if a retest happens, add $1,000 more, because that will mean that this previous key level of resistance, this top red trend line that worked as resistance in the past, since the price action broke out and had a retest, it means that this previous key level of resistance has turned into a support. Okay, so you want to buy the breakout, scale in on the retest, and wait for a continuation move to the upside, hitting the rest of the targets. Now, there are many more targets here, okay, for this chart in the long term. If you want to access the rest of the targets, join the Telegram group. This is where I'm going to post the rest of the targets. So if you want to have access on the rest of the targets and see what ETHFI is doing in the long term, join the group, okay? Otherwise, for now, I have these targets here, okay, for short-term trades. Let me delete this so you can see this better, so we can analyze this in a better manner. Okay, as you see here, first, I have this green zone. This is a very good accumulation zone, support zone, call it whatever you want. So you might consider scaling in, filling up your bags around this area, okay? This area is when you want to buy. ETHFI is at low range right now. This is what this support zone means, okay? So what you basically want to do is when you want to buy down here and sell at range highs, okay? When ETHFI makes a move. So plan A, okay, is, let me sum up. Plan A, watch for a pullback, okay, to this bottom red trend line of this triangle, which is also the bottom part of this support zone that's ranging between 1.25 and 1.705, okay? So plan A is a pullback all the way down here. Plan B, if you want to trade this in a more safe manner, is that you should wait until this triangle pattern breaks up. That will happen when a price action creeps all the way up here and then gets a breakout. So if you want to trade this in a more safe manner, buy the breakout of the triangle pattern, 65 to 70% chance of breaking the upside. Buy the breakout, buy the retest if it happens, wait for a continuation move to the upside in order to hit the rest of the targets and take profits. Now, stop losses. If you guys start scaling in now at this bottom red trend line, you should set up your stop losses below this support zone. Okay? And as the price keeps moving higher after the breakout, okay, hitting the rest of the targets, move your stop losses up little by little. Okay? This is how you do it. Manage your risk. Now, the measured move from the current levels to this first target, that's a 20% move. Okay, guys? If you start from the bottom trend line, if we get a nice bounce here, let's say here, from the bottom level of this support zone, which is also the bottom red trend line of the triangle, to the first target, that's a 38% move. Okay, guys, 37, 38% move. The first target is located at 1.709. Okay. However, this is the top range of the support zone. Okay. So that's not considered a target, basically. But you can make a small trade in between the support zone. Okay, that would be a nice trade. That's with a lot of profits, 25 to 30% profits. However, the rest of the targets are more important as targets. Okay, you want to buy inside the support zone and sell when price action breaks above these targets. Okay, so I'm going to start with this as my first target, located at 1.988, and from the bottom level of this support zone, which is also the bottom trend line of this red triangle, that's a 59, almost 60% move, guys, okay, to this first target located at 1.988. And then if we do the same from this bottom part of the support zone to the second target, that's a 78% move, guys, okay. Third target located at 2.702, that's over 100% move, okay, 110% move. You can double your money if you buy now and your trade plays out the way that we want it and you hit this target. That's over 100% move. However, be careful, okay? I've been saying this again and again and again. The price action is moving, as you see, inside this triangle pattern. As long as the price action is moving inside the pattern, you guys have to assume that it's going to continue moving inside the pattern. So as long as the price action moves inside the pattern, you have to assume that the price action is going to continue moving inside the pattern, okay? Doing something like this. And you have to assume that it's going to continue moving inside the pattern until we get a breakout, okay? This breakout is a very bullish indication, indicating that there is a change of trend. You see how we are downtrending right now after we break above the triangle pattern and maybe get a retest. That would be a very bullish indication that the trend has changed and we are heading towards an uptrend, okay? Something like this. So if you want to trade this in a safe manner, watch for a breakout. Now, I just want to show you the move to this previous all-time high. If the trend changes and ETHFI is starting moving upwards, okay, might come all the way up here, retesting the previous all-time high that we experienced on March of 2024, okay? So the measured move from the bottom level of the support zone all the way up here to the previous all-time high, that's about a 600% move, okay, guys? 6x. Now, during altcoin season, you know how crypto is. During altcoin season, guys, altcoins tend to go crazy. So I personally expect ETHFI to break above its previous all-time high sometime in the future, okay? So ETHFI is a very nice altcoin to have on your watch list too. Watch it, okay? Expect a breakout, expect a bounce. Plan A, plan B. We're not going to predict the moves here, okay? Trading is not predicting. You have to have a plan for everything. So we always have two plans. We have plan A if we get a pullback and plan B if we get a breakout. And this is how you trade this, okay? Join the Telegram group again if you want to learn how to trade this and if you want to have access to the rest of the setups that I'm posting, like GFT, 46% move when the market looked like this, okay? Subscribe to the YouTube channel, watch all the videos. If you watch previous videos on how I trade setups like this, if you watch a lot of them, you will see that you will learn something. Okay, you will start thinking the same way as I do about these setups. So thanks for watching. That's all I had for you today. I appreciate you. Thanks for the thank you messages. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.